Joining us now to review some of the headlines of today's newspapers from around the world is Arise News analyst Emmanuel Efeni. Great Malabite, good morning.
Good morning, Ruben. Good morning, Rufai.
Good morning, Olo.
Yes, let's start the review quickly with this day, Nigeria's newspaper of record. The lead story, 100 days to presidential poll. Tinubu says, God bless PD, APC. Says February election battle to define nation's soul. Nigeria needs a man like our candidate Buhari declares. Oshibajo, Mustafa Fashola absent. Our allegiance is to Nigeria. INEC chairman insists. Yes, the long-awaited kickoff of the APC campaign took place yesterday in Jos Plateau State. And so many things said, a long speech, but the last sentence by the candidate, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Jagaban of Bogud, seemed to have been trending all night and eventually made it to the front page, the lead story of this day, Nigeria's newspaper of record. Yes, it's a slip. I will take it's a slip of tongue, not actually in the level of the gaffes from the APC candidate we have seen in the past. 50 million youths and amongst others turning the state from rotten to bad. But this I think I can conveniently pardon Ruben. It's a slip of tongue, and even the youngest, the healthiest of human beings make slips, such slips.
I don't understand what you're saying. A gaffe is also a slip of tongue.
No, this one is a slip of tongue.
The two words mean the same thing. No. Something you say unintentionally.
Well,
it's still a blunder.
No, I say in scale, you cannot compare this to 50.
It's all right.
Yes,
it's a metaphoric gaffe.
But of course, that the campaign took off yesterday, and of course, a lot of good things said. But unfortunately, that last sentence just almost messed up the speech by the APC candidate. But other newspapers are reporting the story also. The Nation newspaper, Tinubu, brighter days ahead. Buhari Adamu governors rally voters for APC candidate at campaign kickoff in Jos. President makes case for Tinubu Shetima victory, while Labour will back him, by Issa Aremu. Of course, the Vanguard newspaper reporting also the APC campaign flag off. 2023 fight to define Nigeria's soul. Tinubu says Nigerians won't sink as Buhari Adamu Tinubu orders flag off APC campaign in Jos. Nobody will deny opposition party its mandate if it wins. Yes. While the Punch newspaper, Tinubu campaign, VIPs hit Plateau with 30 private chartered jets. Tinubu promises to neutralize terrorist criminals, assures supporters no election winner will be denied mandate, irrespective of party. President Muhammadu Buhari reassuring even at the APC campaign flag off. President gives Tinubu flag. Lagos lawmaker slumps, dies after rally. Well, our hearts and sympathy go to the family of the Lagos legislator who passed away at that rally. Now, of course, we could also not forget to mention that the PDP has been quick to claim that prayer, supposed prayer from Tinubu, as we can see in the front page of this day now. Tinubu's prayer, God bless PD, prophetic, says opposition party. Well, a prayer intended, unintended, but PDP is claiming it. Now, the Guardian newspaper, Obi replies Soludo as Atiku canvasses restructuring at Lagos Business School. Obi, I did my little as Anambra governor. Soludo should do better as a professor. Yes, Professor, the Labour Party candidate, Peter Obi, cool as cucumber, delivered his riposte to Professor Charles Soludo. Yes, Soludo remains my brother. We are very close. I remain prayerful for him. For other things which I did not succeed, God has given him opportunity to do it and succeed. So, if there is any pending governance, anything pending, governance doesn't finish. People are still in government in Anambra, so you should stop where you will stop. Other people will continue. And he went further to say, he is my governor, he is the governor of my state, he is my senior brother, he is even more intelligent than me because he is a professor. I am a trader, so he knows more and will be able to do things better than I did. Yes, challenge to Professor Soludo, but it's a good way to put the professor in his place. The trader politician putting the professor politician in his place. I think it's a lesson for the obedient. There's a very common passage in the scripture, if you remember. A disciple should follow the footsteps of his master.
Yes.
So obedience will learn from how their principal has responded to Professor Soludo instead of all those vitriol we hear and we read online. So you can respond to an attack just like Peter Obi has done without really hitting the system. Now, if we just look at the New Telegraph newspaper, federal government counters ASU's objection to substantive suit on strike. As court orders service of suit on Konwa, NAMDA, FUNAP, lecturers protest casualization, half salary, Obasanjo will be tied anyone against girl child education. Now, if we just look at the foreign newspapers quickly, now, Financial Times of London. Financial Times. Putin answers Kiev peace terms with missile blaze. Zelensky vowed to fight on in winter. Kremlin questions Ukraine's intent. Of course, the Guardian newspaper reporting, the Guardian of UK, Russian barrage strikes Ukraine amid claims missiles hit Poland. Polish government in emergency meeting after 2 die in village. Now, unintended
consequences
or intended. I hope that will not expand the war.
Unintended, pretty much. But one thing is certain, I think we should call for cool heads. We're happy that somebody like Joe Biden is president of America. If it was Donald Trump, he would have gone haywire. He studied the papers and he's seen that it was not intended. Some are even saying it's the Ukrainians that did shoot that Russian missile based on the one they captured. We just call for cool heads. We don't want an escalation in this war at this point in the world.
Okay, Emmanuel Efeni, that's all we'll be able to take. We've run out of time. Thank you very much. We'll see you again tomorrow morning.